The boy got scammed. Hey everyone, hope life is going well for you all. Your boy Al is here with Lazarus episode 3 review, so let's get running. At first we see a confirmation that about 100,000 Dr. Skinners are appearing on the radar. Someone is tampering with the surveillance systems, replacing polygon masks on people worldwide, making it far more difficult to locate the real Skinner. This suggests that a hacker is assisting Skinner. Despite the deception, it's clear Skinner hasn't altered his appearance and still looks the same. The plan to make many people look like Skinner, by hacking surveillance cameras, is pretty terrifying, and interestingly enough, it can be done even with our current technology, right? Also, I don't like how every episode starts with the same animated scene. We see that at Skinner's residence, Chris and Leland arrive posing as cleaners. Their visit is a cover to search for any clues that might reveal Skinner's whereabouts. Chris discovers a strange pill with the number 5 on it tucked behind a sofa and jokingly suggests it could be a cure for apnea. Meanwhile, Doug teams up with Axel to pursue a lead. They pay a visit to Claude Klein, Doug's former mentor from his university lab days. Doug hopes Claude, who once worked on research projects with Skinner, might offer some valuable insight. I wonder if that pill might actually be something important or not, because it got an absurd amount of focus for no reason, and Chris also kept it with her, so it will be weird if it turns out to be a normal pill. Then we see that the duo arrive at the homeless area in search of an informant named Jerry, now known as Jill after undergoing surgery and adopting a new identity. Many others in the area share similar stories, having faced hardships or reinvented themselves. Doug, familiar with this kind of struggle, shares his reasons for staying loyal to Claude, which convinces Jill to offer her help. Jill is a funny yet interesting character, but I would like to see how she and Axel became good friends. By the way, I forgot to mention that Lazarus is being directed by Watanabe Shinichiro, the legendary director of Cowboy Bebop. Moving on, we see Claude happens to be nearby, and Doug visits his tent to talk. Claude explains that he distanced himself from Skinner because Skinner became consumed by his work. Claude chose to go his own way. However, jealousy over Skinner's success led Claude to cut corners and falsify his research results. As a result, the university fired him, leading to his current situation. I'm kinda having a hard time believing Claude's words about Skinner, because the way he describes Skinner makes Skinner sound like a terrible person, but Skinner has been shown to be a kind person who has gone insane now. Next we see Claude provide a lead connected to Skinner's grandmother, Belinda, who lives in Istanbul. Although nothing appears on the scanners, Elena spots anomalies in a nearby high-crime area where all surveillance cameras have been shut off. The group sees this as a possible clue, prompting Axel and Leland to investigate. They take the hypercube, a high-speed transport, and reach Istanbul within hours. So Axel is the type of person who leaves behind everything and disappears from everyone's sight after a while, which is making him more mysterious, won't you agree? Also, it's funny how that boy wanted to make some quick money by playing basketball with Axel, but got scammed by him instead. At the end we see Leland have trouble keeping up with Axel and ends up cornered by a pair of goons who hold him at gunpoint. However, when he brings up Belinda and her baklavas, they surprisingly take him and Axel to her home. Belinda reveals she last heard from Skinner 3 years ago through a video message where he promised to return once things calmed down. Axel then discovers a hidden camera, suggesting Skinner might be watching from nearby. Honestly speaking, I have no idea what made Axel think that Skinner is probably watching them, because he doesn't really know much about Skinner, so it kinda doesn't make sense, don't you think? Nonetheless, this episode was decent, but also a bit slow. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video, then check out some of my other videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep me motivated to make more videos, and you can also leave a comment if you want to say something, because it helps me fight the almighty YouTube algorithm. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram or check out my Facebook page, links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.